Hey, what's going on guys? Trunkoso here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a good day, and in today's video I'm going to be starting something new. Today is going to mark a milestone in the history of this channel because I am introducing technically two brand new series, and those are going to be my analyses of the best and the worst things in zombies history, which would include guns, perks, maps, features of maps, things like that, you know? And basically what I'm going to do in these videos is I'm going to go back and talk about the good and the bad features of the series. But without further ado, let's begin. So to start things off, I decided it would probably be better to begin this series with something bad and then follow up with something good. Kind of like when someone asks you if you want the good or the bad news first, I at least like getting the bad out of the way before the good. So for today's segment, I thought to myself, what better feature to start off with than the one and only Springfield bolt-action rifle from World at War Zombies. If you've played World at War Zombies before, you already likely know how terrible the Springfield was. However, if you've never played zombies in this game, consider yourself lucky that you didn't have to use this absolute meme of a gun. Even calling it that doesn't do it justice though, in my opinion. In fact, I think I'd even go as far to say that this gun is without a doubt the biggest piece of to ever grace zombies. So what's so bad about the Springfield, you may ask? Well, there's a lot, so to ensure that I cover everything about it, I'm going to make a pros and a cons list, and spoiler alert, there aren't that many good things about this gun. So because there's so many terrible aspects to it, I'm going to go a bit easy on the Springfield and cut it some slack by talking about its one pro, and that is, can I get a drum roll please? It can one-shot zombies during Insta-Kill.
Are you serious?
If you're a longtime zombies player, chances are you've probably heard the joke from other friends and YouTubers that the Springfield can't kill zombies in one shot during a period of insta-kill. And as funny as that would be if it were indeed true, it is not, and I've tested it myself, and you'll see in the gameplay that the Springfield can in fact kill in a single shot during an insta-kill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, covers the pro of using this gun, which keep in mind is still a very situational and impractical pro when there's a plethora of other guns that are better on insta-kill. And now for the cons. So in no particular order, here are the biggest cons of using the Springfield. Firstly, and probably the most noticeable issue with the Springfield, is that it has absolutely terrible damage. It takes 2 body shots to kill a zombie on round 1, and pretty much after the end of round 2 becomes completely useless. And even if you're going for headshots, which by the way leads me into the next problem with the gun, the iron sights for it are actually misaligned. Which means if you're using them and aiming directly at the head of a zombie, when you shoot the gun, your shot will actually end up going to the side of a zombie's head. So, unless you're literally at point blank range, I wouldn't even bother trying to get headshots with the Springfield, as you'd more often than not just be wasting your ammo and not getting any points.
And there's no money in here! How delightful!
The third con is that even though the Springfield only costs 200 points, it always feels like you never make any while using this gun, and when you do use it, you're actually hurting yourself in the early game because you're missing out on getting a sufficient amount of points. So if the purpose of bolt-action rifles is to get easy headshot points, and the Springfield can't even consistently do that, it kind of begs the question, what is the point of the Springfield even being a wall buy if it can't get points or kill the zombies effectively? And the fourth con isn't directly the Springfield's fault, I will admit, but I just wanted to point this out. The Kar 98K is also on Verrückt and Noct, which are the 2 maps where the Springfield is on, and even though the Kar 98K is also bad, at least it's accurate and does a bit more damage than the Springfield, so for the first few rounds where it can get you headshots and 100 points per kill, it actually serves a purpose in zombies. So on that note, I can at least sort of respect it as an early wall buy for that, but I cannot say the same for the Springfield. So yeah, those are the main reasons why the Springfield sucks, and while those are all valid, I feel like a lot of the time actions, or in this case gameplay, speaks louder than words. So here's the Kar 98K on round 5, and as you can see, it's already worse than a pea shooter, but because I care about my viewers, I went the extra mile for you guys and tried to use the Springfield on round 12, but as you'll see shortly, it unsurprisingly does absolutely nothing at all. And I think eventually here I'll have to pull out the Thompson to get some zombies out of my way, but unfortunately I end up getting stuck on the stairs and spawn and getting the game over screen. So yeah, the Springfield in my opinion is and always will be the worst gun to ever appear in Call of Duty Zombies. There's no doubt in my mind about that, but while it is easily the king of the worst guns, that's not to say that it doesn't have any competition, because trust me, there are so many guns in Zombies that are just as bad, and I'll definitely be covering more of them in the future. But for now, I think that's going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of this series, do me a favor and drop a like, and as always, if you're new to my channel and like Zombies content, definitely consider subscribing and turning on post notifications for more in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, this is Trunkoso signing off. See ya.